Greetings and welcome to you, bravest citizens of our new world. It's I, Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terroir. This is our layer 4.0, and today, as I adjust my lighting in here, today we're going to be playing ourselves some more Final Fantasy XIV. Getting on through the story, and we got our dude here. We got Gregor, the chieftain son of a dead clan, and we got Ray Zenbringer, Spooty's character.
Captain Ray Endbringer of the Ashworm from the Yagdiensa Sansi.
Yeah. Oh, and Estebane's here. He's hanging out in the
here.
distance. There he is. Imperial nuisance.
It's your favorite.
It's just like, I'm silly. And I'm like, yeah, you are, buddy. So, when last we left off, we had gotten to a wild rose by any other name, and that was like, we saw that the previous world had been destroyed, and even though the apocalypse and the calamity took place, a large portion rather of society continued. However it limped along, it did so. And we realized that we were connected to this great light crystal as warriors of light, and we started seeing things in the past and future, and joined up with a group of people who have another individual in their group who can do these things. Excuse me. I can't remember what the name of this group is. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That's it.
That'll be it.
So the Scions introduce us to their leader, who also has this crazy foresight ability and gives us the code word Wild Rose. So we can drop that in conversation with NPCs, and they will either react to it and be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, what's up?" Or they'll be like, "Why are you doing that?"
You're like, up.
Now this is funny. Life, materia, and everything.
Life, material, and everything.
Yep. So Minfilia would like you to meet a goblin scholar by the name of Mutamix, who she claims is responsible for introducing a revolutionary method of enhancing gear. We make your way to... Oh, and that's with materia and stuff like that. You go to the goblin's encampment at the bonfire in central Thanalan, and present Minfilia's dagger to him. Arriving at the bonfire, you're treated to a zany display by Mutamix and his students. Upon learning your identity, the knowledgeable goblin proceeds to teach you the basics of materia, a type of crystal which can be melded into items to enhance their properties. Assuming you understood correctly, only experienced disciples of the hand are capable of attaching these crystals. Take yourself back to the Waking Sands and present Minfilia with her freshly enhanced dagger. She impresses upon you the importance of being well equipped for battle and encourages you to use materia to the maximum effectiveness for your gear. There is only one cutscene. I'm gonna see what's going on. And then shit picks up.
This is interesting. It goes from a wild rose and then right to that.
Yeah.
There are 8 quests missing between those two.
Jesus.
Because they've already called it once.
What do you mean?
They trimmed down how, like, the main scenario so in A Realm Reborn so that it wasn't as fucking long.
Oh.
Already.
And then they did it again.
You watch that cutscene, I'll BRB.
Oh, hey, always cat girl. When full of error self, fighty tool changes to Stoneshine, name of materia. If materia join with other fighty tool. Then Big Eyes fighty tool gains power of airy self. That's a goblin. Right here. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is a friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighty tool to Mutamix, yes? I was like, yeah, here's the dagger. Oh, fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teaching show of power of materia. Okay, and then he puts materia in a common dagger, and now it's, like, juiced up. Alright, we get it. Yeah, you must be sufficient spirit bond, the means of measuring how fully an item has been imbued with one's owner's spirit. Oh, okay. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. But it has to be, like, spirit bonded with you and shit. Okay. Okay, bye.
So that's how you do that.
So that's how that works.
Alright. Oh, fuck, I missed something. One more thing I need to go and get.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Oh, damn. So where does this begin us? Oh, it's this dude. This fucking asshole. Apparently he's been abducted. Is the bait in place? So I'm here with the immortal flames. These are the people. Our man is in position, sir. These are the guards of the desert place where I started. Good, we make our moves as soon as Amalgias appear. Yes, sir. So this douchebag was abducting people and giving them over to the Beastmen. Beastmen have also been abducting people. These are the Beastmen. Holy shit. Do you even
They're bigger
lift,
than
bro?
me.
Yeah, they are big. Whoa!
Oh wait, no, they're not bigger than me. They're about the same height.
What is the meaning of this? This guy's a fucking narc! Wait, something's amiss. Yeah, just let the archers get in position. Oh! Hee. Uh-oh. I'm afraid a little ambush ends here. Oh, he was a traitor. Look at that shitty smile. This fucking dude. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Oh, you dick. And then a boss fight starts. And it sucks. In a bid to learn the whereabouts of the abductees, the Immortal Flames have devised a plan to capture Amalgia using the false priest Ungust as bait.
You know what? That guy's parents are assholes.
How
that
so?
guy's name's Ungust.
Ungust. Yeah.
Fuck those parents.
It started him down a dark path early. Minfilia bids you to take part in the operation as the Scion's representative. Head to the camp Drybone and assemble with the Flames, which is just before the video that we watched. You've been briefed of the details of the operation. The Flames anticipate that the Amalgia will offer fierce resistance, and you are urged to prepare accordingly. When you're ready, proceed to the invisible city and lie in wait at the designated area. Yeah. Unable to join party.
Because you're in that, that's all.
Oh, okay.
It's fine, you got 290 seconds to accept the same one.
Okay, good. Mere moments after surrounding the enemy, you learn that there's a traitor in the ranks, and are swiftly subdued. After an intermediate amount of time, you awake to find yourself imprisoned within an Amalgia stronghold along with the Flames. Speak with them to ascertain the situation. Oh, fuck.
Oh, alright.
Is that where...
There was like one more line and that says go and do the thing.
Invites you to a party. What if I send you an invite? Yeah.
That works.
that brings us into the same party. I like that. Lord of the Inferno, yeah. So, brief in the situation, yeah. It appears that the Amalgia mean to make an offering of you and your companions to the primal spirit Ifrit. If it must end, let it be with weapon in hand. Wait for the right moment and strike back at the beastmen. Is there another, or is this a part of the dungeon? Oh yeah, no, this is...
If it says use Duty Finder, it's the dungeon.
Well, at that point in the text, yes, but I want to see about the cutscenes. Yeah. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Bah. Oh, that's a sleep spell. Bah. Stupid magic. Bah. Bring him. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Alright. And then, I believe the next cutscene is where we wake up in the thing. Okay. Yeah.
No, that's before.
Is it before the dungeon?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't want to spoil the dungeon. This is why we have you here, so you can fill in gaps and tell me stuff. Lord of the Inferno, hearken our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Uh-oh. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Oh no. Oh, Ifrit. Weakest of the primals. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhood. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls and with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Those guys got also captured. Fuck. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. Now spare me, I beg you! Uh-oh. Pitiful Sorry.
Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn.
Oh shit. Whoa! But I'm okay. Oh mighty Ifrit, my one true god. Oh,
damn.
These guys are all mind controlled now. Your words are my bread.
It's because Ifrit's a god.
And I'm just like, I think I got the placebo. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Narcolepsy. I blame the narcolepsy? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Oh, yeah, so I've been having these dreams about a big crystal. I don't know if that's important. I feel like it's important now. Uh-oh.
Forsooth thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered.
Ring of fire! And then the thing.
Alright, add Rebel Time Lady and Esteban to the party.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you are
sure.
party leader.
Rebel
Because you
Time
invited-
Lady, invite, and Esteban, invite. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Esteban, Robin, it's you. Oh, and it's me. I'm also there. Hello.
Shorty McShorty pants.
I am the shortest here.
Here. Yeah.
I'm tall
Well, no,
for a human.
technically Celine is.
Ah, yeah, that's true. What about Eggy?
Oh. The Great Serpent of Ronka is pretty small as well.
So it would seem. I like that pose Esteban's got. I'm just standing there and he's just standing over my shoulder. Like, try something, I fucking dare you. Alright, so, now, if we want to go to the thing, whoop, how do I do that? Whoops, that's the wrong button.
So, you would click on the duty button on the at the bottom right.
Okay, system, social, party, travel, logs, duty! There it is.
Duty finder.
Duty finder. And then...
Trials, which is that big angry face.
Oh yeah, trials.
No, that's duty.
Oh, the angry
left.
face. Yes.
Angry face. Bowl of Embers. Click on that one.
And then Bowl of Embers. Yay! Join. Comments! Oh, and then it's this
oh,
one
it's
again.
this. All right, correct.
Okay, so this
Cool.
was the cutscene that leads into it. That's okay.
See, I wasn't incorrect. It was before.
It was before. You are absolutely right.
Okay, so this is a trial. This is a big old boss fight. That's
step
only this boss fight.
It's
That's
just
why
a
it's
boss
called
fight.
a trial. It's just a boss fight. So, the thing is that all the mechanics of an entire dungeon are in this one boss fight.
Okay.
So, as the tank,
Yeah.
first of all, use your tank stance.
Yep. God, I turned it on before. Jesus.
It always turns off before an instance. Like
Okay.
in an instance, you have to turn it back on. And you want to make sure that this asshole is not looking at the rest of the party. So aggro
Yeah,
him,
so-
run between his legs,
Tank him against
and
the edge of the thing.
Tank him against the wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Copy that.
he
Oh, a bunch
has,
of my
like-
abilities are all grayed out because we're all level 20.
Yep.
Level 22. That's the max.
Yep.
All right. Oh, we have an hour to do this. Cool.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, also, for anybody who missed my announcement, the wedding between Ray Zenbringer and Fallen Star is moved to the 28th so that Shaskar can be there.
It is a wedding, and it's in this game. It's in Final Fantasy. We're having a wedding on the 28th.
28th at
Let me-
5 p.m. EST.
I'm gonna put it in my calendar.
Mm.
The 28th. That's a Thursday.
The wedding starts at 5 p.m. It is a Thursday.
And it starts at 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna be streaming it from 4 to 7, because that's why I picked 5. So I was in my stream.
So it's gonna be 5 p.m. and it goes till whenever?
Yep.
Okay, awesome, because I don't start streaming usually until 7. So that's 2 hours. And
7,
even then I
8.
might push it a bit later, yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, every third or so attack that a Freet has is a cleave, which is like a cone. So that's why you want to make sure that these enemies are facing the fuck away from the party.
Yes. Okay. Copy that. Alright, I got
Alright.
it in my calendar now. Alright. So yeah,
As
just
a
tank
tank-
him against the side of the thing.
Yep.
All right.
As a tank, you set the pace for the dungeon.
Here we go.
And he opens with that fucking cleave.
Jesus.
Yep, to teach tanks to tank. And how to position things.
Bye-bye. Oh. Or flat. Oh yeah, so that's that. Cool.
Yeah.
Neat. Ugh. I might put my health above my abilities. Make my life easy. Criminy Jim. Ow!
Yeah, there's a lot more mechanics that you don't need to deal with.
Boom! Oh my god, it worked!
Yep.
I shut up kick different.
Yep. If an enemy is charging an ability that is flashing red over like in its cast time, you can stun it or interrupt it. Now this is the situation in which the DPS transfer their DPS to this thing called the Infernal Nail. If that Infernal Nail is up,
oh, that
it's
thing in the
basically
middle?
a DPS race. Yeah, there's a DPS race against that thing in the middle. If they don't kill it within a certain amount of time, we all die.
Oh, God.
Yep. To this.
Where'd he go? No. You get over here.
Oh my god, I have no AoE heals right now, so...
That's okay. Here,
Yeah, no, I gotta...
I'll boost
No.
up.
You don't have to.
Make your life easy.
You can. You don't have to. Thank you, though.
Angry!
If that move shows up under you, get out of it.
Copy.
Like there.
Whoops! Yep.
Because that does a lot of damage, even to tanks.
Boy, does it ever. Ah. Shut up, Ifrit! Shush!
Yeah!
Kick him in the mouth. Blah. Oh, and then he just disappears.
He dissipates.
Oh, hey! He left behind a fucking jawbreaker.
Oh, sick! Jawbreaker.
Or what do they call those? Jolly Ranchers. It's
Jolly
an
Rancher?
orange Jolly Rancher. I miss those things. So tender.
Now that
and
one's
sweet.
probably the red Jolly Rancher. Why don't you eat them sometimes?
Cause the world ended and I can't go outside for candy anymore.
I mean, that doesn't stop Warden.
I know it doesn't.
He just puts on gloves and a mask and goes and gets his Jolly Ranchers.
Whoa.
But he doesn't do it anywhere near as often.
So getting the red Jolly Rancher. I like how the character's like, whoa. Oh, I'm still standing. That's new. Pray forgive my lateness. Tancred, you son of a bitch. I had to beat up God all by myself, you turd. Where were you? I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja's zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last.
So he was working his way through a bunch of guys.
Persistent lot.
He was helping, just not with that fight.
Yeah. Oh man,
He
that guy
wasn't,
did
he
have
wasn't
knives.
kidnapped. You were, I guess.
Yeah.
So he had to work his way in.
I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time in extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Gregor. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Nah. But let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir.
You know, there's a running joke in the Final Fantasy community, Final Fantasy 14 community, that Drybone is never dry because rain is a common thing there.
So that was the mighty Ifrit. Oh, it's this asshole.
James Marsters?
Oh! And he had like a little fucking reading device on his wrist. That was very cool. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I'd anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely on. Oh, right, yeah, because they're the Empire right now is like in disarray because the Emperor fucking is dying and they don't know who the next heir is gonna be.
Yeah.
And so this army that came out, their main flagship got downed by Midgårdmur, or whatever that dragon is?
Midgårdsormr.
Midgårdsormr. And so their forces are basically stranded out here. Huh. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. Nice. Jesus, the helmets on these people. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn.
She hot, though.
I'll take your word for it, because she's got a helmet on. Not
I'm
that
talking
there
about her
were...
armor.
Oh, yeah, you know, okay.
Armor.
The aesthetic. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by our adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but this is just a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you.
Ooh,
Fuck.
yeah.
So she is higher on the food chain than this guy. With allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Me and my weird, is it Adobe? Adobe? Whatever they call... the thing in the forehead.
Third eye.
Yeah, the third eye. There's a word for it.
In this game, it's called Third Eye.
Oh, cool. Alright. Yay! Doing the dance. Alright. Was there no treasure?
Nope.
Jeez. Alright. Leave that duty.
There aren't in the story mode versions. And by versions, I mean there are... you can do these fights later on in higher difficulties.
Oh, good. Yes, we were doing that with the Titan fight so that I could get the big fancy axe.
Yeah.
So I've been playing this a long time. Yeah. No, you guys have been in this. He tasted the rainbow. yeah, Mr. Classic Magic. He literally, like, picked up the red Jolly Rancher and was like, whole new flavor. And then it was like, whoa. So killing Ifrit, we got another crystal, and it added it to, like, a thing. We don't know what that is yet.
What's the thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we are still up here. Lord of the Inferno. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Then...
Yeah, Tonberry, to answer that, yeah, I have been playing since 2013.
Oh yeah, and that was the end of the thing. And then cutscene 5, I believe, takes place back at base. It appears that Ifrit has the power to bind mortals to his will, but for reasons yet unknown, you are immune to his influence. Having failed to make you his minion, Ifrit elects to exterminate you instead, only to find himself outmatched. Quite how you found the strength to resist the godlike being is a question for another time. For now, you make your way back to Camp Drybone and speak with Thancred. Having lavished you with praise, Thancred takes his leave to return to the Waking Sands. Minfilia will be eager to hear back from you as well. Report to her at the earliest opportunity. My late arrival nearly cost Gregor his life. I wasn't there with the Amalja took him. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. I mean, that could be a soft J. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes,
I like thinking it's a soft J, but it isn't.
Yeah. Yet by some miracle, he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. Shut up. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself. You can't. I imagine she meant you can't ill blame yourself for every. Oh, good. I'm the tallest person in this room. Huh. What a relief.
You just go up to them and hug them, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, thank God.
So good to have my eyes to look downwards a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna fall over every time I'm looking up at people. Back at the goddamn hall. Jeez. It's good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life, and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. Oh, and that's where all the crystal heists were going on. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with why why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants these beings physical form. Once born, the primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which yourself were subjective.
Don't scruple.
Scruples. Booples, scruples. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. So they mind control people and draw ether from them.
Yeah.
Huh. It is as though a great power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Yeah, facing them doesn't immediately cause you to turn into a thrall. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feelings is one of relief at your safe return. Man, these people talk in like a mixture of fantasy and translated English, and it's hard to keep up sometimes.
It gets easier. They lax it up a bit. Except for Urianger.
Oh, I imagine.
Urianger is only ever Shakespearean or worse.
The narcolepsy is triggered by indoctrination speeches, and they just sleep through them.
Yep.
The Immortal Flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Gregor. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself.
Yeah, guys, this is gonna be a no spoiler stream, so keep your spoilers out of the chat if you got any.
Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that they are all to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so, we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Gregor. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the loss of his people suffered. Till next time. So they are stuck like that forever. And if they keep worshipping the primal, they keep diverting energy and strength back to it and trying to resummon it.
Yep.
So, that's unfortunate. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. And off he goes. Poor kid. A hero in the making. Christ, that's a lot of cutscenes. But okay. It would seem that your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of all three of the grand companies of Eorza. Now each one is intent upon adding you to its ranks, going so far as to send a representative to the Waking Sands to court you. Though Minfilia does not seem best pleased by this turn of events, she concedes that joining a grand company would yield certain benefits, but which one do you choose? That you might make an informed decision, she suggests that you should attend the forthcoming remembrance services and listen to each grand company's leader's address. Tataru will be able to furnish you with the particulars. Tataru has appraised you as where the remembrance services are due to be held, and then you go check that out, and then you do those things. Yeah.
I imagine the...
Sorry, what was that?
I imagine the various cutscenes are like the remembrance ceremonies and stuff like that.
Yeah, depending on who you picked and whatnot.
No, you go to watch every single one, and then you pick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The company you keep, Immortal Flames, and that was the one that I chose, which I wanted to go back. I shall cheer to be number one. Yeah, Kara coming in with that gold medal. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. We got some games here, ladies and gentlemen, that I have neglected to add to our thing here because I'm a butt. Bam. We got Balance a Lot, we got Tilt Brush, and we got Ukulele for the raffle today. Folks want to come check that out, feel free to donate $5 to the raffle. Hell yeah. All money proceeds go to Evil, keeping our lights on, keeping our rent paid, and keeping my belly full of cheap pizza. So, come on in and donate today. Oh, Claire comes in with 100 bits and says, and this week, I will be number 2. Fucking getting in on that silver medal. Claire's after that silver. Alright, so let's see what these are all about. So, until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorza. But for your character and courage, you erased the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred and the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You went and killed God. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Gregor. Or rather, you have guests. Uh-oh. Beg pardons! Oh, yep, there they are. Cool. May Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Gregor, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorza. Each organization would have Ifrit Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. There is a fourth one there. What is that?
That's Tataru.
Oh, that's Tataru.
I vote for the fourth one.
I vote for Tataru.
Grand Company Tataru.
One more bit. I claim the gold ring for fleeting moment. Oh, Rob jumps in with 101 bits. Oh, shit, son.
1 bit.
The
Bits.
Hell yeah. I find myself wondering how word of Gregor's deeds spread so quickly that the immortal flames should know of his triumphs is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Eep! I like the little dance.
I love her so much. Oh
So
my God.
cute. Your reputation precedes you, Master Macbeth. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood.
Yeah, Gridania, Druidy.
Oh, yes. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Macbeth. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ulda. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda.
Yeah, Ulda army.
Right. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. In what regard does she speak of me? Do you think I got a chance? Do you think
Tulsi swallows all!
Do you think if I asked her out for coffee?
Maelstrom!
It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory.
One word, Admiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admiral.
You already chose, though.
Yeah, I did.
You can always change it.
Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Lady Minfilia.
you had no idea.
I had no idea. Very well.
But yeah, you can change it if you want to.
I do. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are an all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the material, economic, and technological resources of their representative city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorza: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder, Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in other endeavors. If you're agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. The thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as a part of the proceedings, I'm given to understand the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Huzzah! Well, those two guys cheered, but it looked like dude over here was gonna hit the little one. He was like, "Why you?" Fine suggestion. You are as wise, beautifully, my lady. Very well. Let Gregor hear our leaders speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. Wabump. That's not the exit. There's one door out of here, and they didn't walk. Yeah, you know where the door is. Oh, they're going over there. That's what they're doing. They're gonna wait. Great. I know full well that the adventurers are, by their nature, a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join the Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of rewards is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect our own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same.
Eorzea.
Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch, regardless of location. Do I stick it in my ear?
Yes.
Cool. Yours is changing, Gregor, and you have the power to help shape it anew.
Or like behind your ear or something.
None can say what the morrow will bring. Morrow, rather. But so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you of where and when the remembrance services are due to take place, etc., etc. These three
Cutscene
butts.
2.
Now, yeah, and 2 of 8 for just this bit. Oh, and there was Lord of the Crags at 34. We came upon that. Is there a lot more after you pick it in the story? Does the story stop talking about, like, the fact that you picked one group?
It comes up.
It comes up?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes up.
Because I imagine now that I picked one and then completed the story, that all the videos going forward are going to reflect that, and that I can't change that at this point.
You can change it at any point. Yeah, it's going to reflect that you have chosen the Immortal Flames.
Yeah.
Because you have chosen the Immortal Flames.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Company You Keep, Immortal Flames is the next ones, and then...
so then you could probably just skip those cutscenes to Company You Keep, Immortal Flames, or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's all... These are just, like, we go to each of the areas, and each of the leaders talk to us, and talk about how the Great Calamity fucked them, and shit's going on.
But it does show a little backstory on each of the companies.
Well, let's see let's have a taste. Right. Oh, Kara coming in with 150 bits, because I can. Getting that gold medal.
Oh, is this the Company You Keep, Immortal Flames?
This is the second thing.
The second cutscene.
Oh.
Okay.
And Roban as well.
Roban. This one's voiced.
Yep, they all are.
Hark you,
Because they're important.
souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where sits antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Nice. Also, thank you, Claire, for the bits.
Where by the grace and glory of Nalthar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm.
Ooh, Rob Hagen coming in. The time for the Monday Night Bits War to begin. Coming in, grabbing that gold place. Oh shit.
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Because he's just like, we beat the Legion, and these guys are like, no. No, you didn't. It's 5 years ago the giant fucking dragon just came down and shit all over that battlefield. Nobody won that fight.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the
Everybody getting on those bits.
Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
Robon, you've been hit in the face a lot. Like, that only just occurred to me that to get that many scars that deep, you needed to get really fucked up once. Or, judging by, like, the shape and, like, depth of each of these scars, a lot of them were different times.
Yep.
Like, they were all separate occasions.
Yeah, those are probably separate occasion scars.
Robon, you gotta wear a helmet, dog. like, look at... Jesus.
Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act, whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist. All must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall.
Real men get hit in the face with swords. Thank you, Kira.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity.
And here comes that hype train coming on in. Shit! Get on in, everybody. We got that hype train coming in. We're at 28%, level 1 hype train. Hype train. Oh man, hype train! 100 birds! Yeah! Up to 32% now. Heck yeah. He won a spot by fighting as a gladiator on the Blood Sands. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Who said that?
Esteban.
that is information that you get way later in the game.
Oh, okay. Well, still. I mean, it's not a spoiler.
Yeah,
Look at him.
It's not that big of a deal. He was a gladiator.
Yeah.
Before he was in, like, where he is.
So shall Uldar. As Uldar
He might not have been
prospers,
given a
so
fucking
shall
helmet.
her people.
Yeah. I'm just like, Roman, you gotta... Buddy, you gotta wear a helmet. Like, look at... Jesus.
Nah, Raubon is a face tank. He tanks battles with his face.
Your grace.
Yeah, Jesus. Up to 38%.
41, 42.
Ooh, 42.
Raubon,
Raubon. Hup, hup, hup. Get on up that arm. There you go.
He needs. I still think he needs a
Da.
Like a seat.
Throne pauldron.
Yeah.
17th
Throne
Lorraine
pauldron.
will address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
She said, adorned with jewels and gold.
probably passed down to her from her family rather than purchased herself.
True, but still. It's like, money's not what's important. Like, come on.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Oh, imagine how epic Merweb's speech is gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really why you're clicking through these.
Well, yeah. And also these two.
Alfie, no.
Alfie Node. Oh man, we're at 92. Oh, and there it is. We hit it. Yo, coming through with those bits.
Wow.
Bam! Just earned a new 5K bits badge. Nicely done, Phoenix, and thank you, everybody. We got through it. Yay! The dead will rise, says Claire. Choo choo. Coming on through, we did it. We made it to level 2 hype train. We got 4.5 minutes, and we're at 4%. Oh, jeez. Yes, at these two twins.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Alize. Who
I
are the
saw at a
fuck are you?
glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Hello, yes.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
So you are also historians reading a big book.
Mhm.
And then...
Which is you are currently doing.
Just like me. Oh, and then it's no longer voice acted. The Ildans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Ildans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Work, bitches! Yeah! Everybody's coming on in with those bits! We're at 24%! Ooh, jeez! Got hype train coming. Come play with us, anyone. Come play with us.
I was under the impression that just having Twitch Prime gave you bits for free to hand out to your favorite streamers,
Oh yeah?
but apparently not.
Is it not the case?
Apparently not.
Beans. Oh shit, Claire coming in with 1130 bits. Boom! Hype train party. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You guys are so great. Woo. If these are all bits you've got saved up, by all means, please donate those bits. But if you guys want to get tickets in on the raffle and not have to split your money between us and Twitch, please, by all means, buy a Ragaful ticket. Though your support either way is deeply appreciated. Like, this is all absolutely wonderful, and it does help us, Hundo P, pay that rent.
Yeah.
Pay those bills. Big dick boy.
On a schedule rather than immediate use.
No, precisely. Just thank you. As it continuously is like, dude, there's a thing. Need to tell. Shush. God. Oh, there it is.
Oh, 77% though. Oh, 79.
Oh, 80% though. Level 2, 80%. Burning bits for the King of Smoke and Fire. Twitch deserves their cut.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Like they are helping us get this through to you. I haven't gotten paid yet, or I plunk a ticket near Regalful and Spoots' raffle as well.
I do have a raffle.
You do? Is it today?
Yeah. No. I do all week. I take tickets all week and have it off on the Friday.
On the Friday. What's your raffle this week?
The Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
Damn.
The first 6 or so games in the Castlevania series.
Damn. And we're on level 3, bitches.
Oh my
Camry's like, I'm just doing check-in. What's happening? Ah, this is train. Level 2 complete. And we got another 4.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're 5% in to level 2 hype train. Her raffle is tight. Hell yeah.
Yeah, $5.
Damn, Castlevania rules. It does.
It does.
If you guys want, you get it on over there. It's $5, and it's all week that raffle goes on for. It's all week.
Yep.
And then
I
they
can
do the
talk about
draw.
that
You guys do that draw on
but-
Friday. Yeah, that's a good time. Ooh, baby.
It's also one of those games that I do not mind if nobody pays it, because then I'll have it.
I don't mind at all if nobody does
don't
it,
mind.
because then it's mine.
And then I can stream it and see, look at what you guys could have had, you sons of bitches.
You dummy. You dumb dummy.
And then I could be real annoyed by the first Castlevania game, because it was like, it's original Nintendo and a platformer, so there was no saves.
Hell yeah. More
Yeah.
bits for the bits train. Skulls for the skull throne. God, I want a throne of skulls. Perhaps one day I will have it. One day.
I want a throne of blood. What?
Was it blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne?
Oh,
and then
okay,
there
I'm
was-
the blood god, and you have the skull throne.
Okay.
So that's what they
But-
mean. Whenever anybody
So-
says anything like that, that's what they mean. They're referring to us.
They're referring to us, of course. Your blood god and my skull throne.
Yeah, exactly.
Choo choo, man. And then Mango coming in with the last of the bits. I'm letting it off the chain. Claire comes in with 1,500 bits. Holy shit.
Damn, Claire.
Damn. The skull throne is impractical. Your ass can never find a comfortable place.
Incorrect. If the seat is made out of hips.
Just a bunch of hips. If it's a throne of skulls, there's nothing to say you can't throw like a pillow on it. And when you're sitting down, like it's
Nothing
fine.
saying that they gotta stay in the shape of the bone. You can just grind them up, put a little like resin in there.
Oh yeah, make a big ornate throne that's just bone white. It's made from the ground up skulls of your enemies. That would be cool. Though, here's the thing though, Vigo, the Carpathian, from Ghostbusters 2 did it one better. And was on a mountain of skulls in a castle of pain. I sat on a throne of blood. And I was like, that's awesome.
And you're like, what is your phone number, please?
What is
I
your
wish
dude?
to go on a date with you.
let me know about this.
I wanna.
What was shall be, what is shall be no more. Now is the season of evil, he says. It's fucking
Who,
cool.
Alphino?
That was yeah, who says that? Vigo.
Alphino did? This kid?
He
this
is
child?
Vigo. You are like the buzzing of flies to him. And then the painting was empty. And they said, boy, did you back the wrong horse. And then they hosed him down. Fuck. Oh.
I like that actor. I wish he was in more shit.
Right?
Unless he's problematic now and I don't know about it. Or dead.
You are like the buzzing of flies to Vigo. What? Thank you, Rob, for the bits and for the quote. That's fantastic. Robots for the robot throne.
Yes.
You know, Rob, you say that, but we just picked up here at Evil Inc. We just picked up Scrap Mechanic, and there is something similar to that. Yeah, it's like $20 right now on Steam, and it's very similar to 7 Days to Die, except it's much more colorful. The graphics are a lot better, and you're fighting off a bunch of robots instead of
you're
zombies.
dwarves and robots. It's like space dwarves and robots.
Yeah. All the people are like dwarves. They're very chibi. And you unlock like cool outfit stuff as you play along. It's very cool. And it's the crafting system, instead of being like Minecraft and 7 Days to Die, the crafting system in Scrap Mechanics is a lot more like Space Engineers. Like it's a bit more involved. There's you build your own vehicles like custom, and it lets you in Scrap Mechanic, it lets you get away with so much more. And there it is, the hype train success. Thank you everybody so much. I'm gonna share some of this stuff. Choo choo! We got ourselves all these new emojis. Yeah. And yeah, we got that was awesome, everybody. Thank you so much. We got so many bits out of that. Big old pile of bits. Bits for the bits train.
Bits for the bits train.
Hype for the hype throne. It's a hype. It's a throne made of hype. But yeah, it's from what I've seen, at least, because like I can't really dive into Scrap Mechanic as much as I'd like to right now. I'm way too busy, so I've just been like having videos that talk about it on my one monitor while I'm doing like programming and stuff on my other one. And it looks a lot like Space Engineers, like level of customizable mechanics in building vehicles and contraptions and other wacky zany shit, but it lets you get away with a lot more, so there isn't as much clang, is what they refer to it as in Space Engineers. As clang is when you build a thing and it's very cool, but then the game physics rejects you and your ship explodes just seemingly at random when you turn it on. Yes, the hype throne is a wildly disappointing throne that appears to be there until you try to sit on it, and then it disappears and you fall through.
Oh no, it's complicated.
What?
The crafting and.
Oh yeah. Is it all your hopes and dreams?
No, I can't. I'm joking about the idea that I can kind of predict which games you're gonna buy next for stream.
Yeah.
Because I too watch those YouTube channels.
Yep. Yeah, no, literally, like, these are games that I saw, and I was like, and then kind of was like, that looks interesting, but,
Then you saw it played, and then you were
and
like,
then
you know what?
Markiplier was playing it, and I was like, oh yeah, that actually looks like we could make some really fun shit out of it. That looks very cool. And so, it's $20, sure, I'll pick it up. And then we make some good content with it. And then same thing with Scrap Mechanic. I saw it and was like, oh yeah, and it was recommended to me by a few people, and I was like, oh yeah. And then Mark played it with Bob and Wade, and I was like, oh, that looks okay, I can see this. And then I dug in a little bit further, watched some more videos, did some more research, and was like, yeah, no, this is definitely something we could play at some point in the future. They were all over Raft, and while Raft did kind of interest me with, like, the fact that you don't go out for resources, that resources come to you, like, it's a very interesting take on, like, the survival builder games, right?
I played it.
Yeah.
I played it for a stream.
Okay.
And then after the stream, I asked for a refund.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't like it?
Nope. Boring
That's
as
fair.
shit, and it gave me fucking motion sickness.
That is Hundo P. That is fair. Looking at the reviews for that game, they were like 100% you need to play this with friends. Same thing with Scrap Mechanic, that it's like it's an okay game, but you really need to play it with people in order to like unlock the full thing. And yeah, I don't like deep water.
I love deep water.
So I was like, I'm not even gonna think about picking up fucking Raft. I'm not doing that. And Mango Toad comes in. Let's get this Regaful going. Yeah, $5. Mango Toad got one.
Fuck.
Thank you so much. Now is everybody else gonna let Mango Toad walk away with all the beans?
I think so.
Could be.
Oh no.
Could be. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. It's gonna be a good time. Oh fuck, and I also forgot to update this. Because it's not Medicated Musings. at our $1,000 goal. It's 420 days to die.
Yeah.
Where I attempt to play 7 Days to Die with blood moons every night on hard while I've been medicated. Should be a good time. We'll see how it goes. And yes, I have a deep phobia about, like, deep water.
I also have I have this thing where I feed off of people's fear. So the deep ocean is one of my favorite places.
So we missed an opportunity of you and I playing that game together, is what you're saying.
Oh, absolutely, I think so. If Subnautica was a multiplayer game,
Nope.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, sir. Not happening.
Even that game freaked me out. It's not even a horror game. It's a terror game in the sense that you make yourself scared. You scare yourself in that game. There's almost like, people are about to be on your ass about Subnautica. Yeah.
Oh, I know, and it's a good game, and like Mark plays it, and it looks good, but like even watching it like gives me the fucking heebie-jeebs. I can't do it, so
I love it.
I'm out. Oh, bye, Karma. You have a good time.
If you think about it like space travel, like you're just out in space. It's less.
Like, because I've played space games where I'm out in space, like floating in the deep, empty, like void of space. Doesn't bother me. It's peaceful, even, but like deep water fucking frightens me, dude.
I love it. I love it so much.
Though I did pick up a game earlier today because it's 50% off, and I'm going to play it this weekend for our Sunday game. And I know that people are like, oh, but Animal Crossing, what about that, or Pokemon? Like, no. It's a game called Donut County.
Oh, Donut County, yeah.
And it is a game where you play a giant fucking hole. And it was 50% off today, so it was like $7, and I picked it up. And yeah, it was just very cool. Like, you play a huge hole, and it's very much like Katamari, except you're a hole and you just devour shit, and the more shit you devour, the bigger you get. And I was like, yes, it's the pit. It's a game about the pit. Like, the pit. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna play a game where we're the pit, and we just solve all of our problems by throwing it in the pit.
Nice.
That's gonna be Sunday, guys. We're gonna throw everything in the fucking pit. And Rob says you can't play either BioShock 1 or 2, right? I played BioShock 1. Excuse me. And despite the fact that it takes place underwater, it doesn't bother me, because you don't experience it as much. It's just like you're underwater. It's whatever. I enjoyed the first BioShock game a lot because you got to shoot bees at people, and that is such a rare thing in video games. I could shoot both lightning and bees.
Yep.
Like, that's so cool.
You should play Soma.
Nope.
Yeah,
no. I don't know if that's a good idea. Soma? What is that? How does one spell this?
Soma.
No. I'm looking at the thing and already know. Oh, this is the people that made Amnesia and The Dark Descent. Yeah. And it's Amnesia, but it's in space. It's Space Amnesia. No, sorry, my correction. It is Deep Underwater Amnesia. No.
See,
you know what? We'll do it as a stretch goal. How's that sound? If people deeply want me playing Soma, I will fucking buy and play this game for you guys.
Fuck safe mode. Don't tell them there's a safe mode. Stop that. No. Don't.
But not lightning beasts. Yeah.
Don't.
Play on Friday or something. We'll see. We got a lot of games that I want to play. I want to do more Final Fantasy, obviously, but like, I like doing just chill streams like this with you guys. Like, we're 21 people. Like, we're having a good time. Fuck.
Honestly, I would be less scared of Soma than I was of Subnautica, because I know that something's after me in Soma. I don't know if something's after me in Subnautica. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because in Subnautica, at any time, something could jump up and be like, surprise! But, like, you don't know if you're just harmlessly gathering materials or if you're fucked. Whereas in Soma, something is always after you. So
there's a comfort in that.
Yeah, there is a comfort in the fact that you don't have to wonder if shit's after you. You just, you know shit is after you. Oh, God. No, I hate it. Oh! Okay, so congratulations. That could be a 2K goal. We're gonna do that at 2K. I'm not making this easy for you guys. You guys can fuck right off.
So, 2,000 of your things.
2,000 of your things.
That's exactly where I figured you'd put it.
Yep. I don't mind being predictable about that.
I'm also good at figuring this shit out. I am good at it.
Well, yeah, because we're friends. Has been wanting to watch Doc play Subnautica for a long time. It's Camry. It is not happening. It's okay. We're not playing Subnautica. It's not happening. Not only would it make me deeply uncomfortable all the time, but it's another it's a single player survival resource gather construction kind of game, which I like playing, but do not like playing in environments that make me uncomfortable, aka deep underwater, and B, I don't want to do that on stream because when Markiplier did that, he cut huge swaths out of his recordings because there are whole sections of that game that are just not fun to watch, and I don't want to end up making bad content as a result.
Well, actually, as somebody who did stream the entirety of Subnautica, it wasn't hard for people to watch. But on my channel, they knew that they were going to be in for a usually relaxing game, with some action in it sometimes.
Yeah. It is just not my setting, man. I can't do it. Whereas Soma, horror game, takes place underwater, sure, but it'll be over a couple streams and then it's done. And then I don't have to go back to it. I don't have to look at it anymore. We can just move on to other things.
Sure.
Gives me the willies. Fuck. I would have put it on 3K, but then I don't like spoopy games. Phoenix, fun fact, neither do I. I also don't like them, but I want to make it attainable. Like Evil Genius, there's a lot of grinding in parts and a lot of fun in others. Yeah. Evil Genius, for me, is it's on brand for me, so I'm definitely playing it, especially when the second one launches this year. We are on that. That is going to take up a lot of our schedule when that game drops, so fucking be ready for it. But as it is, there are points of grinding, quote unquote, where you're building a space or you're doing things, but there's so much micromanagement going on in the base game of Evil Genius that there's always things going on. You're always doing something. You're hiring more people. You're training people. You're digging out a new hallway to put in a new room. You're researching something. You're sending people to the rest of the world to perform acts of infamy and steal shit for you. You're hoarding gold. You're redesigning something. You're killing someone for failing you for the last time. Stuff like that. Oh, so cool. Yeah, we need someone to create a 7 days game, but with supervillains versus heroes. Oh, man. I mean, Rob, the thing that I am currently working on is design for a game that is XCOM, except it has more base building functions in it, like Evil Genius, and it's called Supervillain. And it takes place, where you go on XCOM missions, but instead of, soldiers versus aliens, it's whatever villainy stuff you've made versus the forces of justice, however those manifest.
But meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
refugees continue to arrive in droves.
That's true.
And Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them.
Oh, that sucks. Somebody made them wear the different colored lapels and the earrings on the different ears so that we could tell who was who, despite that's a girl and that's a guy.
That's their different swooped hair.
Oh yeah, their hair swoops in different directions.
Also, their faces are shaped slightly differently.
Oh, it's ever so slight.
Yeah, because they're twins!
You know how elves are. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming that they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Almaja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dahn send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. How often are we talking here? Like how often? At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. And then she leaves, without saying anything. Rude! Fucking rude. Was that a suggestion from Doc that the elves all look the same?
Oh, what?
First Lullafels and now elves?
Oh, what do you expect from a human?
Yeah, what do you expect from humans?
They all look the same.
And these, those two were short for elves too.
They were young.
I suppose so. Sup? Just
Our
with a stick.
forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
You seem to not like any of these people.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
Is that her kids?
When the Garlean
No.
Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
That's a lizard person, right?
No.
No, but the horns, though.
No. I can look into exactly what race that is, but it is not a playable race.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
And it
Oh,
was
she also
we
has
who
horns,
prepared
technically.
the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
So, the people in Ul'dah are like, we won the battle, and these people are like, we did the diplomacy to bring everyone together.
Yeah. The race is called Pajal, and they are
5 years
ageless in the
ago,
sense that they
Alliance
can't
met
die
the
of
armies
age.
Of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory, Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable.
The Ixal?
The beast tribes of the Gridanian area.
So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Their salute is like a kid that puts their head down on a desk and goes to sleep. Propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember. Yeah. That's right. No one can remember the Warriors of Light. No one remembers what they look like.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done. It's up to us.
Won't someone please think of the children?
Oh, I love it. Tree huggers, got it.
They're, actually, their race, the Pajal, is based on the Ainu, the indigenous peoples of Japan. So, tree huggers is one way of saying it. Natives is another.
Yeah. Natives.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history.
Yep,
sampling
he said
Ren's
this.
remembrance.
Said this last time.
Yeah.
And she was still like looking off into the fucking sunset.
Yeah. Being all fucking quiet about shit.
She did say something during that.
Yeah. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. Oh, that's bad. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Okay, bye. Could have put a bell on one of you. Yeah, it's spelt Ramu, but I have always called it Rama.
It's pronounced Rama in real life. In these games, they pronounce it Ramu. Rama is a god in India. It is an Indian god.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Welcome to Scotland/Ireland.
Nice.
Yeah. I was fucking surprised when you picked the Immortal Flames.
Well, I didn't know better. I just had a bunch of people yelling me to do stuff, and I was like, I'm already here, and this is the wizard
Brothers
thing.
and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Ugh.
Right? Something else, too.
Yeah, something else as
700
well.
summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Yeah.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Shut up, kid. God.
Much as the beast
Right?
have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
I'm gonna push you.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Jesus.
To me,
She's so fucking
then,
hot.
brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Till sea swallows all!
Oh, where's me cutlass? I'll follow you to the seven hells, Admiral!
Yar.
Fucking love her so much. Oh, hey, adventurer. I am also an adventurer. No, I won't.
Fucking
actually.
anyway.
Yep.
Such a thing. Well, then, but the shut up.
At least fucking maybe that's why Alize is shutting the fuck up, because she's just embarrassed by her brother.
Yeah. Alpha node. I'll push you. Fucking
I'll
dick.
push you.
You dig. God damn it. It's my fucking favorite insult from Game Grumps, like the threat. It's like, I'll push you. Shut up. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Yes, Titan I have the axe from. I have fought Titan several times. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Limsa's backyard. And that is to say, not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. It's windy outside. It's real windy.
Ooh,
That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Get out of here before I push you.
I'm gonna push you so hard.
I'm gonna shove you. Fuck off.
Your stupid shoes.
Push you down the stairs and your shoes will fall off.
I doubt it. They were like belted to their shirts.
Yeah, they had shoes all the way up. Like, those shoes are also their pants and shirt. Like, fuck. Put a coat on over top of whatever the fuck. And then the last one, I imagine, is to go back, and then these guys are like, so who's you picking? And then we picked the Immortal Flames. Your intention to join the ranks of the Immortal Flames, you visit the Halls of the Flames, and they're like, yeah, defeated Imperial soldiers intent on requisitioning the downed airship. You learn that the vessel's crew, Biggs and Wedge, are engineers from Garland Ironworks, and that the master, Garland himself, has been missing since the Calamity. Return to the Hall of Flames to report the personnel officer. Oh, so the fucking airship that I was on got knocked.
Yep.
Back at the Hall of Flames, the personnel officer praises your efforts and reassures you that the 2 engineers you encountered were able to continue on their way. He then expresses his eagerness to complete your introduction to the ranks of the Immortal Flames, etc., etc. For coin and country, and then this is, you've been sworn to the service of Ulda's Grand Company, the Immortal Flames, yep. And then Sylph management. Minfilia would have you ascertain the Sylph's tribe's intentions, aided by the power of Echo, before making contact with the diminutive beastmen. Report to Commander so-and-so at the Adder's Nest in Gridania. You arrive at the Adder's Nest to find the commander thinking aloud. Appraise him as to the purpose of your visit. And then it goes into the beast's maw. Oh, fuck.
Oh, into the beast's maw, you say?
Into the beast's maw. Fleeing from Garlean soldiers, the Self-Elder Frixio has ventured into the 1,000 maws of Totorak. Were any misfortune to befall him, the effort to secure peace between man and Sylph would be surely undone. You must find Frixio before the unthinkable comes to pass. Make haste to the dungeon. Explain the situation to Bloisirant? God, the names. And obtain his permission to enter.
Yep, that's... Yep.
Yeah, you've been granted entry to 1,000 maws of Totorak. Hurry within to find this idiot. Alright, let's see what the first video is.
That's a dungeon!
Oh, okay, so is this the...
That's a dungeon cutscene, yeah.
Is that literally the... like? Okay, so that's a dungeon cutscene. Alright, cool. So, into the beast's maw.
1,000 maws of Totorak?
Yep.
Is the name of the dungeon. So, duty finder.
So we go
dungeons.
Duty finder. We go to... Oh, it's dungeon.
Unclick the Bowl of Embers.
Bowl of Embers. We want to go to dungeons and the 1,000 maws of Totorak.
Click it.
Just... yeah. Comments.
It was funny. I was like, you're like, oh, and into the maw. And I was like, oh, well, slash... Like, I got up from my chair. I slash stretched.
Yeah, I saw.
Slash rally. Fucking Esteban's doing the fucking dance.
The 1,000 maws of Totorak, the Black Shroud. So the dude we're looking for is a member of the Tiny Beastman tribe.
Tiny Beastman tribe?
Yeah, he's one of the Sylph people.
Oh, yeah, probably.
One or more party members is new to this duty.
You.
This is me. What up? Oh yeah, I gotta turn this on.
Yep, you're fine.
Wabam. Wabam.
I wonder if I can just do this.
Ooh. Thank you.
Oh no, do not thank me. Thanks, Celine, because I'm gonna see how long I can go without healing you. I literally just did slash follow.
Oh! Yep. That's bound to happen. Alright, there is a door here. Ding. Okay. Okay. Well, this is... Whoa!
You are no longer following a target.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sticky web. Are there any more in this room? No. Okay. Got sucked in, but Esteban got locked on the outside with some web.
I see that Esteban's getting like full into the glamour. Except he's not wearing pants.
He is not wearing pants, yeah.
At all.
Nope. That is,
Like, I just, like, it's not even like the invisible gear piece. It is
no
not
pants.
pants. There's just no pants there. Esteban. What?
Esteban, where are your pants? Buddy, my guy.
My dude.
My good dude. Sure. Let's go this way. Fixed it. Oh, hello. Wow. Nice. What is this? Magitech photocoil? Photocell. Huh. Okay.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh no! A wall!
You want slash follow?
Yeah. And so is Esteban on me now, apparently. I'm gonna run him into some.
God damn it.
Just,
Here's another Magitech photocell. What are these?
there you go. They're the door. They're, how you get into the doors and stuff. They're keys.
Interesting. Oops. Hello. Whoops. Alright, what do we got over here?
Sorry, I had to cycle my Discord because I was getting some really weird audio
That's okay.
from your...
Magitech terminal. Everybody in? Yeah. Photocell to the terminal. Okay.
You did it.
There's the thing. Oh god. I get that thing's attention. Over here. Come on. Confession chamber no longer sealed. Oh, and there was like an alternate path that we could have taken to here. Okay, cool. Do we need to go back? There's like a big thing. Oh, there's a treasure coffer here as well. It's not good. This item. But I'm the only one who can, like, wear it. Oh, it looks nice.
No. Take it or don't. Like, that's
Yeah,
all.
alright, yeah.
Everyone else can pass or greet on it or whatever.
Ah, more of these things.
Warden's whip! That's
Gross.
Warden. I think Warden's getting a little kinky.
Smash. Anything in there? No? Okay. Where... Oh, there's like a dead-end room over here. I'm gonna check that out.
There might be photocells, though.
There might be photocells. That is also correct.
There's a treasure coffer.
There's some kind of... Oh, he's a tiny mushroom guy! That's an ooze! Gross! Oh, God. Ugh. And there's treasure. It's... Okay. This is nothing. We're gonna die. Okay. Mr. Bane doing himself a dance.
Oh no, the wall!
Oh no! That's strange. Oh, it's this way. I was like, that's not on the map. Big gross guy. Oh, with this. Is this part of like my tanking school? Is the fact that I have to also manage your positioning?
Nope. No, not at all.
Okay.
This is definitely not tanking school.
Because I'm like, none of my job should be managing your position.
Nope. I just know that I haven't needed to heal anybody this whole time, so I can stand wherever the fuck I want.
Oh, wow.
Even when you have 3 stacks of poison on you.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that little fairy really does work.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like it's this way. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Yeah. Anybody else down here? No? Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Come here often?
Not as often as I'd like, I imagine. A vial of ether. I'm going to that ether frolic. Oh. Let's just get everybody over here. Over here, everybody. Oh, the little fairy also heals poison.
No, it just has a really, like, short timer on it.
Oh.
Like 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something like that.
A Magitech photocell is generated. Alright. Now we got more of those.
Hooray, jumping doesn't stop.
Whoops! Okay. That sucked. Other dudes. No, there was just like a web thing. Okay.
Oh, did they take the bombs out of this dungeon? I'm upset.
It might be on just a harder difficulty.
Nope. There is not a harder difficulty for this dungeon. Those egg sacs on the ground used to explode.
Copy that.
So getting sucked into the next room was the problem.
Round them up.
Of all the things he's lost, Esteban misses his pants the most.
Alright. 4 photocells are required. I believe you have those, Esteban.
Everybody has them, and they're in the duty thing. It says we have 3.
Oh, did we miss one?
No, we need to go down a different path first.
Oh, we gotta go down a different road. Oh, over there.
And then come back to that room.
And then we come back to it. It's not so linear. There's a photocell right there.
I mean, I could go grab it, but like, I'm right here. Alright.
Alright. Oh,
Didn't have to do
why?
shit.
Bonk. And it was like, there's more stuff down here, so I was like, let's check out more stuff. So I thought, let's go with more stuff.
Fuck it.
It's 2 treasure chests. You might find 1 whole ether. How can we turn that up?
A potion. Hooray.
A potion.
Potion.
A potion.
A potion.
Potion seller. I require your strongest potion.
Potion.
Potion. Alright. Why are these Magitech terminals in here? What's going on? Oops. It's another one.
What's
up? You having a good time?
Yeah, right.
Oh, there's ads. Gross. Oh, all my cooldowns are super slow now.
Yep, you're slowed.
Even the global
fine,
cooldown.
I'll heal you, god damn it. There are 2 heals. You get 2. 2 little heals.
You received 2 heals?
2.
A pair of torturous duckbill goat skins have been added to the loot list. All classes. Oh, greet it. Disciples of Magic. I'll pass on that. Oh, poison on the ground. Oh, fleshy pod. Oh, it exploded.
Oh, okay, so never mind. It's just later on in the dungeon.
Blam! Oh, cool, I can detonate them.
Yeah!
Go back.
That's not poison, the debuff is leaden, which means they're, like, slower. Slow movement.
Gross! Sell mine. Whoa. Oh yeah. Bam. These dang mites. They're nasty. Ew, 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 ew.
There, I got the web. Just deal with this. There you go.
Ugh. Oh, it's like right around the corner. And immediately cured and fixed. Oh, a lightning sprite. Interesting. Okay, was this a dead end? Oh, it was. Look at that.
It's for treasure.
Dang it. Dar. Tank with face. Be like the boss. Tank with face. Boss tanks with face. Jiminy Crim Jim. Whoa!
Woo! Oh, hey, you need a heal. Boop. Boop.
Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's like a big mite scorpion thing. It has many eyes.
13.
Doing the dance.
This has mechanics.
Hup. Tank it against the wall, but just not when those things are behind me, I'm guessing.
No.
Whoop.
Those aren't mechanics, that's your generic fucking movement. There'll be a time where we're gonna need to switch aggro to its tail.
Okay.
It's a DPS race.
Okay, so... Oop, more of these things. Fuck. It's ads, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet, delicious ads.
Ads are definitely not a mechanic either.
Whoops. Well, they are a mechanic, they're just not a special one. Sir, I have your attention, sir. Sir, if you could quit being a great big butt. Beat him up! Light this fucker up.
Also, Rebel should limit break.
What does limit break do for the rogue?
It's like Braver from Final Fantasy VII.
Bleh. A poof. Yay! Haha! Cast your lot. Mortal Kombat. And what is this? Howling Talons. Oh yeah, no, pass.
Monk shit.
That's some monk shit.
Monk shit.
I'm out.
That was the 1,000 Maws of Totorak.
That
Fucking little bitey bitches.
was the 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Big Scorpion. Yeah, fucking. You missed Fan of Knives. I missed Mithril Whirlwind.
I miss Adloquium.
Sorry, Mithril Tempest. That's what it is. I do my spin move. Yeah, self-management. Thought Moz can be accessed. Yeah, within the bowels of Totorak, you encounter Lahabria of the Askians, who unleashes a gigantic Banemite upon you. Having successfully fended off the beast, you find Frixio shaken up but unharmed. Grateful for your timely intervention, he agrees to speak with you regarding Rama, and bids you to meet him later at Little Solace. Buscaran will wish to know of your success before you do anything else. Report back to him at the Druthers. Owing to your efforts, peace between man and self is now within reach.
Those places would matter to you if you were following along with the story and walking around with it. Buscarian's Druthers is an inn/tavern that Buscarian owns.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Biff.
Oh,
And this is Sylph.
it's a Sylph.
These are the people. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. So this is a type of beast folk, and these are the ones that worship Rama. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. I suppose walking is the thing I do.
They don't, so.
This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Oops. Uh-oh.
Oh.
And
Well.
then...
But then you were in the FC house, so you're fine.
So it's fine.
It's just fine.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed Ekion hiding? Oh, look who it is. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians of our presence, His Excellency has bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rama will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god that does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their Ekion. Icon?
Icon.
Icon. I see. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Gods literally exist. You've seen one. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. So Rama doesn't get summoned at this point.
No.
Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes, though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. Oh, Emperor Garland, I imagine. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Bilser's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. And off he goes, laughing maniacally. Oh! But he was seen. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment so hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. I killed a big bug and now some weird pixie folk like me. It's one of those days. Does walking one feel unwell?
You weren't flat on your ass.
That's true. I didn't pass completely out this time.
Hey! Progress.
Progress! I can sleep standing up. Hooray! No ramen? Pity. Thanks, Phoenix. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. I'm here to actually rescue you. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. This one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Excuse me. Walking one has questions about Lord Rama. This one will provide answers. Okay. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solus. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. God, the grammar. Reading's hard enough already. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Okay. Now I gotta leg it out there. Then yeah, owing to your efforts, peace between man and sylph is now within reach. Hooray! Believe in your sylph.
Oh yeah, no, they got them puns.
They got him. They got him en masse, my man. Komu Shio has asked you to observe his tempered kindred in the Sylph homeland, hoping that your testimony might serve as to reassure the Gridanians that they have nothing to fear from his people. Take yourself to location he has marked on your map, and / lookout for tempered sylphs. Oh yeah, because all these guys are tempered to Rama.
Some of them.
Well, you got to observe the tempered ones. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. Okay. Yeah, their legs are so, like, tiny and nothing.
They're basically made out of leaves.
Yeah.
The whole race is just made of leaves.
That's interesting. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Look at the business walk on this guy. Fucking voice. Like, it just looks at that everywhere he goes. It's like, I'm here on important business. Like,
yeah, that is the full mood of Papalimo.
Yeah.
I am here on important business.
This is important business. Like, fuck.
You should hear his voice too. That's not far off.
Ah, there you are, Gregor. We must have been hearing you tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful.
A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about?
This one does not mind. The misadventures, as walking ones calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely.
This one is going to need that pompous one to take about 20% off.
Yeah, this one needs that one to take 20% off. Minimum. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. The Totorak, a sinister one, robbed the black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Oh, robed in black. Sorry. So the black-robed guy tried to capture and feed that to the big bug. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about them than I am?
Elder Phrixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. It is important business! You will find no business more important than this!
This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama. Yeah, the big lightning wizard that you worship, we're kind of scared it's gonna make issues.
Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm.
But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. They just don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. And
If you want-
Planthier getting in with $10.
$10!
Tickets for the Regalful,
The
ladies and
Regalful.
gentlemen. Yeah, this one's had enough of your bullshit and would ask that one to shut the fuck up.
If you want a little bit more fun, Ida's voice is kind of like a sing-songy Cockney.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she Cockney.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why they wrote you. This one well knows and respects Horned One, Kenny Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. Yeah, you're made of dead leaves. One would think so. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Oh shit, he got that beard. Yo, what that beard do?
That beard do everything.
That's like a storm cloud attached to his face.
Makes sense.
These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did not know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, and with all those ones that did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where the touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. So he's one of the more peaceful primals, and is basically like, that part of the woods is where he is. Don't go in there. Just don't go there. You'll be fine.
Right?
But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Rama's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland.
He's so angry all the time.
That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers about the abductions and things. A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, not only important business, but an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Ken E. Senna.
The horned one being, Kane Senna, the Gridanian.
Yeah, the leader of the Gridanian people. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rama to rest. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You certainly learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable.
Right.
Anyway, we're gonna head back to the Weakened Sands, tell Minfield all about it. Fear not, we'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. Big waves and bows. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find ways to live in peace. Good day. On to more important business. Please wait, walking one, Gregor. Oh, you used my name. That's fun. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. Oh. When these ones summoned Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the walking one as a symbol of these ones' trust. Grape flavor Jolly Rancher. Ow, that's bright. Jolly Rancher. Whoa. Okay then. And that's 2 crystals. Now a third. 3 flavor.
Cause you ain't about to fight fucking Rama.
Of Jolly Ranchers.
Just look back at the fucking screen. I was like, oh god.
Like, whoa. This one was not mistaken about the walking one. What? Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Oh, don't say that. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times.
Keep it secret.
Keep it safe. Before walking one returns to Gridania, this one will ask the walking one to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones in Gridania. These ones mean no harm. Oh yeah, for these ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. And then you go and you do the lookout emote. And then that's it. And then, yeah. You have observed that the Tempest Sylphs, without incident, make your way back to Gridania and deliver the missive, and then Commander Heliua It sounds like something you do while you're doing karate. Hua is relieved
I
to
love
learn.
all these fake ass French names, like just fake French.
Yeah.
It's the fakest French I've ever seen. And I've seen
God.
French.
My lord, in no small part due to your efforts, man and sylph may continue to live in peace. Okay. Mere moments after Commander Hua bids you send his regards to Minfilia, she contacts you via Link Pearl, which you have unfortunately misplaced in your nose. The sound is awkward.
It's like a distant dying goose.
Yeah. The vibrations now, instead of finding their way comfortably in your inner ear, find their way into your nasal cavity, and you must endure it for the entirety of the conversation.
And then we find out that that is why you have been falling asleep at random regularly.
Regularly. You have put a magical item in your nose. The Antecedent expresses relief that the matter of Rama has been laid to rest and requests your presence at the Waking Sands. After giving you a characteristically warm welcome, Tataro informs you that Minfilia is waiting in the Solar. Enter at your leisure.
I'm so sorry that you're so exhausted by these names.
I am so exhausted by these names.
I have been too, but it's okay. These people matter.
These people matter, and I'm trying my best to be like, the blonde girl who also has narcolepsy. That's like, me Minfilia. Alright, so then there is... Oh, good, this asshole. I am given to understand that the matter of Rama has finally been resolved.
He's like, greetings, I am Alpha Known. You're like, fuck off, kid!
Oh, fucking, I will shove you. Get out. Do you also know this asshole? Does anybody lay claim to him in this moment? I will push him. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. Shut up.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah,
who are you?
Yeah, like, fuck, shut up. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thencrid is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? Alize, am I saying that right? God,
Alize,
it's just the names with the dyslexia make it just such a fucking mission to read every time.
You know that fucking meme with Edgar Allan Poe looking at the piece of paper?
Yeah, just like squinting in at it. Like, that is me reading any fucking name in this game. Just squinting. I'm like, God, what? There's like 5 silent letters in that name alone. I hate this. I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. And she keeps leaving in a huff. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. You fucking 10th tier twink. What?
Oof.
God.
Oof.
The twink god, Alpha Node.
I'm only here for at least the top 3 tier twinks.
Yeah.
Please.
Fucking what's-his-face from Ul'dah.
Yep.
And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesion report will serve you. What?
Baldesion.
Baldesion. I take it we can proceed as discussed.
Balchinian.
Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to ask. I don't need your permission for anything. You fuck off.
I will.
I will push you. Go away. God, I hate it. Oh, God, smug fucking... Ooh, I'm gonna get you later.
He says to the 10th tier twink.
I will anger fuck you. I swear to God. It is good to see you again, Gregor. Yeah, well, it's not good to be seen. Business! I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. I rescued a bag of dead leaves. That can't be the best thing that's happened to you today. Like...
But that bag of dead leaves, other dead leaves summoned a fucking god, so...
That's true. The other bags of dead leaves summoned a god, which they've decided to keep quiet in their neck of the woods, and then one of the other ones gave me a Jolly Rancher, so... That's my afternoon. What are you up to?
Final Fantasy XIV best game.
Yeah, please tell me you've been up to something else. With that, we can strike Rama off the list! So who's next? The Shanagan and Leviathan?
Sahagin.
Shalashaska. The Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quality of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least.
So where's Alize? She left me because I'm a piece of shit.
For a time bears repeating. We cannot ill afford to fall complacent. Hey, hi. My name's Gregor. I don't believe we've met.
Hey, guess what? She has a normal voice.
Oh, good.
She has just a generic...
She's got a fucking apostrophe in her name. That's not gonna bother me.
It's Ishtola.
Oh, that is a cool name, though.
Right? Okay, so the naming conventions of the catfolk are the first letter, and then an apostrophe, and then the rest of the name. The first letter denotes their clan. So the E in her name is like the Macbeth of yours.
It is as Ishtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I meant Garuda. Okay, cool, I also made that mistake. Who's the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania? That's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted a more practicable solution. Okay, there we go. Eyes are getting tired. Practicable. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief?
That's Biggs and Wedge.
Oh, that's Biggs and Wedge. Those are the guys from the airship.
Mm-hmm.
Who survived when the fucking Garlean Empire destroyed the airship that I was riding on. But one step at a time. This is Louis Sua's staff, is it not? This on the wall?
Yep.
That's the staff of Louis Sua, and I imagine that they still think he's out there somewhere because they found his staff and not the body.
Oh no, everybody, like, everyone fully assumes he's dead.
Okay.
He got, like, when he put up that shield in that fucking cutscene, Bahamut looked at him.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a dead motherfucker.
Yeah, he got fucking vaporized, if anything. That's why they didn't find his body. One step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. Okay, bye. On to business. Important business. Look at him go.
He's onto important business.
He
Like,
is.
as a
Oh,
walk
butt window. I didn't know about this. Yo!
Oh, Menphilia points went up.
Yep. Is there something else, Gregor? Where? Who?
Butt window.
Butt
Butt window.
Hey, beg pardon. There's a hole in the back of my skirts for how long? A man named
La Habrea.
La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black, 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascensians took great pains to remain hidden. The Asians? Asians, yeah. These were the Asians. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bow's ill. Oh, that's right. I was like, that asshole with the red mask and the black robe is the one that threw that bag of dead leaves into the cave.
Yeah.
To which I had to go fucking get that, so...
I had to go get a bag of dead leaves.
I had to go get someone's lawn garbage and put it back.
It's so bad because I love the silk so much.
Oh, so do I, but...
Oh. Whose mulch is this?
Yeah. Someone's lawn garbage. Your green bin stuff is over here. Somebody? Anyone? Bueller? We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Dun dun dun. Eek! Tataru!
No! Nothing had better be happening to Tataru. Somebody push Tataru!
Somebody shoved you. Oh! Somebody's lawn gatherings are here. A sylph in Thanalan. Yeah, you're a long fucking way from home, buddy.
Desert. Like,
Yeah. Long ass way from home. At long last, this one finds walking one Gregor. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder of Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Naraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. You fucking pushed me. Pleasure to meet you, Naraxia.
I think she just fell over because she's never seen a fucking sylph before. Like,
What's the matter? Never seen some fucking talking roughage before? Skeletons in her closet. But that was... But then what? Oh, okay. Minfilia's exposition is interrupted by a frightened yelp from without. Rushing to the source of the commotion, you find yourself face to face with the sylph Naraxia, who has come to offer her aid to the Scions. Safe in the knowledge that there is no cause for alarm, resume your conversation with Minfilia. Though Minfilia is heartened by the continued growth of her family of Scions, she cannot help but wonder at the appearance of the Asians. What might their presence portend? Oh, okay, so the tiny woodland creature thing came to be like, I'm here to join you for now. Like, she didn't have dire news. She just came to be like, I'm here to join you. Didn't you, this morning, when you were getting up, wish that you had a bag of dead leaves as a friend?
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, so what?
So what?
Got it.
We're about halfway there. At 28 out of 50.
Hold on. Go up to the top where it says that button is.
7th Umbral Era main scenario quests.
That's that one.
Astral Era. Oh God!
Look at all those levels.
Ah!
Took it
And then Heaven's Word, there's nothing.
because
I
skipped
haven't
up
done
Heaven's
those.
Word.
This is all after you're done leveling. This is all endgame content. Well,
That the 7th astral era is the stuff after the between the end of the game and the first expansion.
yeah, so it's endgame, it's main game endgame
Realm
content.
Reborn.
Yes.
It's post Realm Reborn, pre Heaven's Ward.
Yeah. I would be surprised if the long clippings came in the front door.
Everybody's
Surprise!
laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
this is where you are.
There was a leather Speedo and I missed? Damn. It's Maleficent. And then Wrath of the Titan. In the company of heroes. Oh. Can't wait to get to this part of the story.
You missed it. Like, you decided to buy it.
Yeah. Well, I was encouraged to do so by literally everyone.
Literally me.
Like, you and
Yep.
Warden and, like, everyone else was like, no, you should do
also-
that. You should...
I also encouraged you to just watch a TLDR of A Realm Reborn.
This is true. But I'm having a good time.
I'm glad.
I prayed to see a somewhat revealing dress today, and my Lord and Savior, Final Fantasy XIV, has provided.
Yes.
That's what this is, a story, and not just walking around bashing stuff. That's right. There's a lot of story that I've missed out on. And it's, like, as you guys can well see, it's taking time to establish itself. It is doing so with patience. So while it does seem a bit slow and tedious at times, understand that once we know all these assholes, then the story is going to continue telling us stories involving all these assholes. So, like, it will expand upon itself in time.
Yeah. I could also look through the MSQ here and see what's more important for you to look at. So you can maybe skip a couple of these.
Yeah, perhaps. But as it stands, we're at Skeletons in Her Closet at level 28. I am going to call it for tonight because it is 10:30. And
oh yeah, this is a dungeon. Daddy's
hungry and needs to go have himself... You know what? Do you know what? We're going to go ahead and have this. Let's push through and do this last one because it looks like it's a lot of story involving a dungeon, and then that's it. In grim tones, Ursendel reveals to you how Lady Amandine, his once beautiful mistress, was disfigured in the calamity, and how she subsequently began to hold rites of rejuvenation at the urging of masked men. The masked dudes in the robes, the ass men.
My favorite.
It would seem these rites involve the spilling of maiden blood. Knowing that this madness must end, Ursendel bids you do whatever is necessary to stop Amandine from claiming another victim. Make your way to... Amandine? Amandine. Make your way to Hawk Manor, situated in the western edge of Central Shroud, and seek a way in. And this is all in Gridania, is it not? Skeletons in a Closet?
Yeah.
We're still in Gridania at this point.
The North Shroud.
Yeah.
Or the Shroud, rather.
Yeah. The western edge of the Central Shroud. You now enter the Hawk Manor. Fight your way through the innermost chambers and put an end to Lady Amandine's madness. Amandine. And then we can access that. And then there is one cutscene for this. Okay.
It's probably the dungeon cutscene.
Cool. Then we will go.
Hawk Manor.
Duty finder. Hawk Manor. There it is.
I switched classes so that I actually have to do something.
Cool. Let us...
Astrologian.
Romance. Ooh, Tonberry switched to Black Mage for this one.
Ooh.
Ah, the Ass Men, as led by Cosmo Kramer. I'm an Ass Man. Oh, and then here we are. Ah, Jesus. Ooh. Hoke Manor. I imagine it's pronounced Hawk. Oh, that's very cool. The light from the stained glass window on the stairs like that. Alright. I guess we'll just go this way. Oh, it's a sealed barrier. Never mind. We'll not go that way. Let's go this way instead. That's blocked. That's nothing. There we are. Suck it, Trebek. Oh. Oh, so that's what that does.
Terrored.
Ugh. I cannot move at this time. Whew. Alright, so my debuffs are listed somewhere else. Check.
You missed a room.
Oh, did I? Oh, crumbs. Kia.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Why is Esteban taking so much damage? Carpet stain.
Here we go. I'm just gonna grab your attention if I may. Gotta get out of that.
Yeah, you learned your lesson.
Yep. I fucking goofed. Oi! You testicle. Oh, that's what's up. Yep. Eh. How dare you? Attic bat.
I love the names of some of these critters. Prison pudding, carpet stains.
Ugh. Is this something? Is this no? No, this is nothing. Okay.
Good instinct.
Look out! What the? Oh, she's dead. Okay.
She did.
I was like, what the fuck happened? There's a coffer there. This is
Oh, sweet, a high potion.
all nothing in here. Check. Excuse me. Hit him. Hey, you fucking dink.
Oh, you dink.
You fucking dink.
Ya dingus. You ding dang jungus.
Now this door appears to be... Oh, I have a tiny key. Oh, well, unlock that door then.
I picked it up. A lot of keys in this dungeon.
There is another tiny key. Oh, goodness. Watch out.
The manor maid servants open with that effect.
They do. And she's fucking dead. Found another tiny key. Oh, we needed to go through that door because the hallway was blocked with garbage. Here we go, we'll open this door. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, mushroom thing. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Curious. Nothing? Okay. Steven Mole? Oh, okay. Yep. Wow.
It's one of them. It's one of them there guys.
I was like, oh, these guys are really small and kind of strange. Like, oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, crumbs! Let me get the fuck out of there. Whoa, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I do need to move that, though. Shut up, lady. Tiny key! Just the tiniest of keys. Found. Excuse me, madam. Whoop.
I'm gonna go over here, because there's another secret door over here.
Yeah. Oh, she's dead already. That is IV door. We don't have a key for that one.
Nope.
That looks like a boss room. The red hall. What's over here? Oh, don't even. Don't even. You know what I want to see? I want to see a classic, like, fantasy couple where there's, like, the fighter and the healer. But I want the chick to be the fighter, and I want the dude to be the healer.
Yep.
Like a really cute, mousy guy.
One of the things I appreciate about Ichabod. He's a healer.
Yeah, like a sweet, like, emotionally in-touch dude.
Yeah.
I would want to see that. That would be media I would consume. Excuse me, ma'am. Let me flash my party my kilt.
And there's more likelihood of big strong woman.
Also that. But it's like I want big strong women in my media. I also want, like, you know, emotionally available men.
Yeah. Right.
Because I think that's just as important.
Like the single tear guys. Like, no.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Men
fuck
weep.
Single tears. The ugliest cries you will ever see is from men.
Yep. And I appreciate that they absolutely put that in the American Gods TV show.
Yep.
Like fucking Shadow Moon, like curled up on his bed, fucking weeping.
Weeped. Oh, I gave you the shush kick. What about this? Nope, that doesn't work. Get out. Yeah, there was a couple like that. Rose was the fighter and Thorn was the sensitive mage. Is that a... What's that from?
Yeah,
What? Rose and Thorn? Yeah. Shut up. Kicked you in the leg.
Spoilers? It's in the first episode.
Green key.
Yeah, for over here. For the ivy door.
Oh, I imagined it would be an ivy key. Oh, that's a bow.
Ivy is green.
Oh, I'm thinking ivory. I'm wrong. Okay, bye. Oh god. I got you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Some clouds of mosquitoes and skeletons. Blam! Get that black mage action. Top hats all the way down. Alright, so the corpse flies are dead. Oh, there's some stuff on the stairs over there that we missed, but whatever. Carnation door.
Carnations are yellow.
Carnations are... Thank you. Good. I didn't know. Like, I was like, the flower on the door is yellow. I don't know if that means anything. Use a tiny key.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, there's a treasure chest in here. What's this? 3 vials of ether. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get out of that. Whoa-bow. Whoa-bow. Madam, if I may, get your attention for just a brief moment. Oh, it's a 70s feminist fantasy fiction.
Called what?
Yeah, what's it called? Was it called Rose and Thorn?
Might be.
It's a sensitive mage. With feelings.
Oh, thank you.
Tiny key! I love tiny keys. Terry loves his tiny keys. Almost as much as Terry loves his yogurt. Hey, it's Warden.
Sure is.
It sure is.
That says hi.
I'll remember Mad Sweeney from that show.
Oh, I remember Mad Sweeney from that show. Yep. Sure do.
Yeah. Oh, Mad Sweeney.
This one tasty piece of bitch.
That is a tasty piece of bitch. Whap, whap, whap. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna get all you guys, all your attentions. Nice. Gotti. A locked door. Open the locked door. What's in here? Is it a treasure coffer? Apples.
Oh, sweet ether.
And another locked door.
Yeah, that Heidi room that I wanted to go into before has a chest in it that has the chance of dropping a really, really good crafting material that makes certain furnitures that are based on this dungeon. Is fairly expensive because it only drops from that chest and not commonly.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's logged in. Oh yeah, we're moving the wedding till the 28th so that Sheskar can join.
Can everybody else make it then too?
It's easier. It's during the week and after work, work and school hours. And it's also another week, right? So it gives. Actually, it's another 10 days. It gives people plenty of time to figure it out.
Of fucking course, I want Shaskar there, but if moving the wedding so Shaskar can make it means that only Shaskar can make it and nobody else can, then it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it should be fine.
I'm still also on the side of I'd rather Shaskar be there than anybody else.
Oh, you could hop over the garbage from the one
just
side.
I know.
I would like
it's literally my.
I clearly want Shaskar there, obviously.
Obviously.
Of course.
For sure.
Everyone is gonna be there.
Everyone's
Don't
gonna.
you worry.
Even people who don't play the game are gonna be there because I'm gonna stream it.
Laugh. Oh, look at this guy. He's got a crown.
Oh shit!
Crown for a king. King fight. Whack, whack, whack.
See, that's the kind of bullshit I want to see.
Shit.
It's just like two kings enter a fucking gladiatorial arena. They're in their in fucking Subligar and crowns, and then they just gotta go.
And they just fucking go at it.
The weapon they have is their own crown.
Yeah, that's the only weapon you have.
Each other with their own crown.
They only have their crowns to fight.
So it becomes a thing where kings start putting blades and shit on their crowns.
Making their crowns like fucking big beefy weapons.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking rad. I'm about that.
What the fuck? They changed this buff so that they changed the buff, the arrow, so that it works better on tanks and melee DPS. The arrow card, the arrow. Oh my god.
Whack. And then whack, whack, whack. Get him. Bleh. Bloody parchment. What the? A pair of... Oh, I think a pair of trousers, some pants, and a shirt. Oh, I can need for both of these. All right. Wow.
The bloody parchment is the key to open up that sealed, that magically sealed thing at the beginning of the dungeon. So,
is there a fast way back there?
Yes. Okay. It is advised that you click the return button.
Return? Oh.
It's next to your emote.
Oh, you return to the starting point of the manor. Oh. Look at that.
Or you can walk your ass back.
No. No. Wrong. Where is Esteban?
They didn't have any of them up.
There he is. Okay.
This one,
That's okay.
So I got you this one.
Read from the bloody parchment. The sealed barrier is broken. Okay. Let's go on up here. The foyer. Ah, the manor sentry.
It's an eyeball. He's gonna look at you. Okay, did you see that thing he just did?
Yep.
That thing that looked like an eye?
Yeah.
Sometimes an enemy will have that up, but there will be no discernible AoE. In order to dodge that attack, you turn your character
you turn away from them.
Gaze attack.
It is a gaze attack.
Oh.
So even if you're caught in the AoE, that like if it shows on the ground, and you're caught in it, you can just turn your character.
Oh. Damn. Sorry we caught you in your underpants there, babe.
Oh, hello. Yes, you had. That's Lady Amandine.
Madam, is there nowhere else up here for us to go?
There is.
I mean, there's a hallway. It's like the music's really kicked up and we're just like, what's over here?
Potions. Right?
There's some dudes over here. Whack.
The boss is like waiting for you. He's like, no, what? No, there's a potion.
You keep waiting.
Because nobody watched Pro ZD.
Oh yeah. I am the ultimate dragon too. Yeah, hold on a second. Just walks into a side room. Are you serious right now? Found a potion. Oh my god.
Literally exactly what's happening right now.
Yep. Ki dogs.
Poor form Macbeth. You got a lady revved up and then make her wait. Oh, it depends. Is it bad form or is it what you want?
Yeah. We don't know that she's not fucking into that.
Yeah, right?
Oh, there's one more locked door. It's locked tight. Oh no.
We missed a tiny
We
key.
missed a tiny key. What about, is it over here, maybe? Aw.
No, but that looks dope and I want one.
Fuck. Alright, well. Time to go torch this sexy bitch. I gotta wait till y'all catch up. Y'all caught up? Alright, let's get it.
Oh my god, a tank that waits for the rest of the part.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so
Boom!
there's a mechanic in this fight. There will be pulsing orbs on the corners of the room that do AoE damage that is unavoidable.
Okay.
You have to go and interact with them.
Okay. Do
Shut
I
them
have
up.
to do that, or do you guys do it?
There's 4. It's better if all 4 people do it, but like the healer can pick up 2 maybe.
Okay.
If the tank isn't taking it.
Oh. That was a big thunder spell. Oh, yep. I'll grab this one. Interacting. Interrupted. Oh, that's why.
Yep. Because the void lamps do that.
You extinguish the lamp. Touch nothing but the lamp. And these titties.
She a tall bitch too, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, whoops!
You know I'm down for these tall bitches.
You know, I'm always about them tall bitches. Fuck.
I'm gonna climb Mount Skanky.
Turn off the lamp, turn off the lamp, turn off the lamp, turn off the lamp. Got it. Wabba.
I wonder if anybody recognizes that reference. That was a reference to something.
Oh, shit. Hi, did I get your attention by chance? Oh, no. Oh, there's fucking ads. God damn it. Oh, and this asshole can just eat my entire ass. Ugh. Nope, back up. Backing up.
You missed!
Sucks to be you, lady! Whack, whack, whack. Get all the smacks in. Bleh.
Bleh. Poof.
Now everyone cheer except me. Yeah, now I cheer. I cheer separately. Poor form. Pay attention to your party chat. Oh yeah, there was like a key in the basement somewhere or something. Has to be inside.
Yep.
What we got? Oh, a nice axe. What does this look like?
Looks like an axe.
Charred axe.
Looks like an axe.
Yeah, alright. I'll have it. Maiden's Lament.
Orchestrion.
Orchestrion scroll. Music scroll for the Maiden's Lament, used to add to your orchestrion list. Does everybody else have this?
Everybody has the option to roll need on it.
Do I need it?
Do you have any orchestrion rolls?
I don't have an orchestrion. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, so an orchestrion is like a jukebox that you place in the home or apartment or room. That's how they're, like, you can have up to 10 songs in a place. That's how there's that rotating music in the FC house.
I'll cast a lot for this.
Esvane got it.
Yeah. Alright. Now if we want, we can go back to the basement, get the key, and...
We could.
Oh, yeah. I don't care enough. I just remembered how, like, much of a fucking walk that is, and I'm gonna have to listen to the victory music the whole goddamn way. And the answer is, I've got other things to do right now. That's not that. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. He killed her dead. You got them nice silk undies.
I like that loading back into the, like, FC house, you just met with a bunch of, like, hanging flowers.
Yeah. Like, you're home. Like, that is the immediate feeling I get every time that it's like, and here's the FC. You're just like, huh. Yeah!
I am not apologizing for that.
Nor should you, it's funny.
It looks great.
Alright. No sooner have you defeated Lady Amandine than two masked men appear. Their ominous exchange, suggesting that it was likely they who masterminded the atrocities committed within the manor. Before you can bring them to account for their crimes, they vanish, leaving you with still more unanswered questions. Just who are these Asians? These ass men, and what is it they seek to achieve beyond ass stuff? Butt stuff cult. Owing to your valor, no more innocent blood need be spilled. Make your way back to Gridania and report the glad tidings to Urzandel. Upon hearing your tale, Urzandel implores you to visit harsh retribution upon the masked men, before pledging to surrender himself to justice for failing to prevent his former mistress's crimes. Your work in the Twelves Wood now done, return to the Waking Sands and report all that has transpired to Minfilia. In light of recent incidents fomented by the Asians, Minfilia declares her intent to recommend that each nation tighten security. Your investigation having yielded up all the information is like, for the present, she bids you to prepare yourself for a different challenge. Now, is any of the cutscenes the one I saw when I was there? No, this was after the fight. Okay. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. We are the Assmen. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. Heidelin. The pity your existence is irreconcilable. Irreconcilable, Jesus Christ, with our own. We cannot allow you to continue upon your present course. No one talks like this.
Asians talk like this, that's why they're...
Fucking everybody in this universe talks like this. Jesus. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabria. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Okay, bye. Fare you well, bringer of light. He of the floofy hair. Thank you. And that was the end of that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it. Even though the Wrath of the Titan is a thing that we've already done, and is something I'm already familiar with, I'm going to call her there, because we're going to get into the Wrath of the Titan next time. I'm going to be posting a schedule as to the games that I plan on playing this week, though as with last week, they are subject to change. So, we will see what's going on. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's have ourselves a look, of course, at our Ragaful. We've got 2 people. Let's go downstairs. Take the measure of our Ragaful time. We've got 2 people who've put down some tickets. I'm gonna sit this time. I'm gonna sit like, oh yeah, I have to do the emote. I'm gonna sit. Bam. There we go. I'm gonna go like so. There we are. And it's, what's the button to make the UI go away?
Scroll lock.
No, scroll lock. There it is. Bam. Got that fancy bitch on the wall.
Oh, also, actually, go into your actions. Take scroll lock away. Go into actions.
Actions.
Character actions, I believe.
Character, actions and traits.
General.
General.
Extras.
Oh, extras down there. Okay.
Click on group pose.
Oh, group pose, yeah. Ding.
Oh, I guess put it on a bar.
Yeah, I gotta put it on a bar. Ding. Now entering a group pose.
Everybody's looking at your camera.
Uh-oh. 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 How embarrassing.
It's the photo app, essentially.
Battle effects on and off. Oh yeah, this I remember. We took a picture of this. Who is this tiny man? On the table. Who is this?
It's a wind-up toy of a pet of a person.
And group pose. I'm gonna. Whoops. It's the wrong button. There we go. It's yeah. It's what is this? Wind up. How? Thank you. I give up. I give up on these things. Anyways, alright. So, screen lock. We got ourselves a Ragaful, ladies and gentlemen. You guys got yourselves a good, I'm gonna say, 3 minutes to get on in. We got 1 ticket for Mango Toad, and we got 2 tickets for Palanthier. For these lovely games. We've got Balance a Lot, Tilt Brush, and Ukulele. That is the Banjo-Kazooie remake. Made by the same company. Or rather, the same development team put that together as what put the other ones together. And I'm going to just... We're going to scooch that up, and we're going to scooch this over here so that we can see everybody. Oh, I'm evidently facing the wrong way. Screen lock, sit down. There we go. Screen lock again. And then I can bring that up. And I can bring that up. There we go. Ragaful! Come on in, everybody. Come get your stuff. So in the few minutes that we have, while people may or may not be making a donation, yeah, not a remake so much as a spiritual successor. Yeah, it's the same group of people that made it because they couldn't fucking get Rare to just let them make. Well, actually, it wasn't Rare. It was goddamn Microsoft wouldn't let them make another Banjo-Kazooie game. And the last Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts or whatever it was called, that they did, they literally opened it up with an entire section of the game making fun of people that like Finder games.
Yeah.
And that's all it was just like, look at Banjo, he's so fat and worthless because he hasn't been in a good game in a while. And oh, here comes the witch that he was always fighting against, who's also now fat and worthless. Oh, do you want it? You like collecting shit? Here's a row of things. Pick them up, asshole. And I'm like, fucking,
all right.
Yeah, like, Jesus, what is your problem? They're like, this isn't good video games. I'll tell you what good video games is. Car section! And I was like, no! No! Why? You suck. God damn it. So they would not let them just make another Banjo-Kazooie game just like the old Banjo-Kazooie games were. Like, to a point, you know what? I get it. I get that when 3D was a new thing for the N64, there were a lot of games that came out that were exploring the third dimension. Very much like a lot of the VR games that are coming out now. It's exploring VR. So they're not really big, very mechanically heavy games, but they're still fun. Like playing fucking Mario Sunshine, I didn't play a lot of Mario 64 because Mario 64 was actually quite hard. But Mario Sunshine I really enjoyed because the water backpack lets you fuck up and not completely restart your progress every time you goof it. So, like, that was a big plus for me. I never played through Banjo-Kazooie, but I knew a lot of people that did. Donkey Kong was also another thing where they were like, we have a third dimension, let's fucking build an area for you to run around and explore, and we'll put little hidden things everywhere, and you gotta go collect all the hidden things. And it's like, cool. Like, fucking Earthworm Jim made a Finder game, for fuck's sake. It was such a big thing for its time, because it was this exploration of 3D space, whereas now that VR is the new thing, it's like, that's the new frontier of gaming. It is to gaming what 3D was to gaming back in the N64 days. Like the days of the N64 and the PS1. It's a big fucking deal, but you get a lot of developers that are looking at it going like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I just don't know what to make in this space right now. And so there's been the birth of a lot of games that I'm actually very happy about, which are asymmetrical PvP games involving VR. So the one person who has the VR, that's the person that, you know, acts as the mastermind or the serial killer or the big bad thing. And then everyone else on their PCs has to try to fight that person, which is very cool. Like, it brings like this whole fucking new just zone to the asymmetrical PvP element that they've been exploring a lot in the games market right now, which I think is so fucking cool. The only one I really remember from that era-ish is Jak and Daxter and Conker's Bad Fur Day. Both exactly the same thing. Like, they're Finder games. Like, they were really big for that. Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, Super Mario Sunshine, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. Fucking good genre of games. Finder games were fun, dude. Still are. God.
I'm gonna take off.
Oh, you're gonna head out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a bit of a headache.
Oh, that's all right. I got ranting there really bad for a bit.
It's okay. I just know that you are no longer in need of a lore coach.
That is correct. And I want to give you a big thanks for helping me out with this.
Of course.
I appreciate it very much.
Whatever gets you playing this game.
You're goddamn right.
And to be fair, the way that you're doing it, it's taking hours, obviously, but if you were to go through it from the beginning, it would take you days.
It would take me fucking months to catch up. Like,
yeah, at the
there's
pace that
so
you tend
much
to play video games.
Yeah, like with the free time that I would have to play these games, it would take me months to catch up. And it would just be a lot of me playing by myself, doing quests, and then leveling up and grinding and leveling up and then going to the next thing and then traveling and like all the millions of things in between, which like I liked, don't get me wrong, but the stuff for the first bit of the game is a bit of a slog. And like even world-renowned, big quotation marks, games like World of Warcraft, even when they went back and redid all of their content for the beginning like parts of their game, they still can't get people to play it. It is still a slog going from level 1 to 60 through all the zones. Sure, there's lots of shit to do, but it's still a slog. Like, you just want to get to the more recent content, because the more recent content's always better. Yeah, very creepy seeing a giant robot face moving around very organically with giant clumsy hands trying to grab me. What was that game? I know the game that you're talking about, whereas like there's all these robots walking around a room, and the person with the VR set has to try and find which one of those tiny robots is the player and then kill them. And the player has to sneak around amongst all these identical robots and shut off these generators. It's very cool. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go because you got a headache.
Thanks.
And thank you so much for coming out, Big Lub. And you have yourself a good evening. Oh, a smooch. Thank you. All right, you take it easy. I'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye. Boop. Here we go. So now we out. Where is the phone? Oh, first the Fox's Dream Search. Oh, cool. People sending me messages, so I'm just catching up. I mean, it says a lot of inappropriate chat on the stream of the Discord consider inappropriate some at that age. Yeah. Anyway, I was looking at the book I keep inside my head. Nice. Yay! There's that little book down there. This little guy. This little book's walking around. All right. So, any more takers for tonight? Yee. Yeah, we got some applause. Yay. I was dying on stage, man. Oh, you know what then? Let's turn that camera around. Oh yeah. There we go. There's that good shit. Yeah. Yeah. There we go, and I'll pull these up so that we have our entertainment while we're rolling for the dice. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we only need to roll a D3 today. Only a D3 today, because it's only Mango Toad with 1 ticket and Palanthir with 2. So here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, for our 3 games on our regal full. Ladies and gentlemen, our first victor tonight is Mango Toad! Thank you so much for your donations. You've won yourself a copy of Balance a Lot. Mango Toad. Alright. And now for Tilt Brush. Ladies and gentlemen, I love your fat chocobo head, Tonberry. I'm broke until next Friday. No worries about it, man. I know a lot of people are getting paid this coming Friday, so a lot of people can't make for it. But we got some really good games that we're going to be raffling off, like, later in the week, so don't you worry. And up next, for a copy of Tilt Brush, our winner is Palanthir! Who's that? Congratulations, Palanthir. And now for the coveted, the ukulele. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner is number 2, it's Palanthir! Congratulations! You have won yourself a copy of the ukulele! The game that has been put on by all those wonderful people. Yeah! Esteban's doing it. You know what? I'm gonna fucking join in. I'm gonna join in on this shit. Where my emotes at? Where are my emotes at? Special. No, stop. Okay. Huh. Emotes. Special. Yeah! Get the red ones out. Woo! And congratulations, everybody, on your winnings this evening. So, my bravest of citizens, behold the end of our stream. I have been your host this evening, Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrawat. This is our Layer 4.0. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out, and for your donations, your views, your bits, your subscriptions. Thank you so much for the fucking hype train. Oh my god! That was amazing, and we will see you all next time, tomorrow, on our next live stream. If you want to know more about what we're going to be streaming this week, check our Discord. I'm going to be making an announcement about it later tonight at some point. We will see you then. End of live.